everyone, it's Kylie. Today I'm going to be doing the Thank You Next book tag. I've been seeing this floating around BookTube for the last couple weeks and nobody tagged me in it, but it's something that I really want to do, so I'm gonna do it. So the original creator is This Story Ain't Over. This Story Ain't Over. I will have her linked down below. If you want to do this, you can. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into the questions. And just so you know, I actually am just coming up with these as I'm reading them. I haven't pre-picked anything out. So here we go. Question number 1. Name a book that you said thank you next to, i.e. DNF'd, did not finish. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to have to go... So the book that I said thank you next to would definitely have to be The Immortalists by Chloe Benjamin. I read this for my book club, Book Junkies, and I can see where people like it, but for me, no. It was just too boring, it wasn't really my style, and I just had to say next. Question number 2. You can answer the... Oh, okay. So it says question number 2. You can answer the next 3 questions together or separately with completely different books. So the next 3 questions are name a book that taught you love, name a book that taught you patience, and name a book that taught you pain. Whew. So this one will be for love and patience, but I'm gonna have to go with Sourdough by Robin Sloan. It just made me feel so good to read it, so I'm gonna have to say that's my answer for a book that taught you love, and patience as well, because throughout that book the main character has to practice patience herself in finding like her true self and these hobbies that she enjoys. Pain, oh my gosh, pain. I'm gonna have to go with Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. The reason why it taught me pain was because 1, it was a really difficult story to read. There was just like a lot of really heavy topics brought up, and it was just really hard to read. It was painful to read, and also it was so well written that by the end of it I had to live with the pain of it being done. So that's my answer. Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. Then we're on question number 6. Name a book that you loved at the time of reading, but in hindsight you do not like it as much anymore, but you wish you still learned some other quality from. Okay, that's a mouthful. You know what? I'm gonna have to go with the Divergent book. I'm just gonna say the first one, but it really goes down to the whole like series. When I first read it, I was just getting into reading, and I didn't really think too deeply about what I was reading. I still kind of don't, but even more so compared to, you know, younger Kylie. I loved Divergent when I first read it. I thought it was great, you know, it was a book. But in hindsight, now that I'm thinking about it, I think that it lacks a lot of everything and I wish that there was more from it. I hope I got that question right. It didn't, I couldn't really process it that well. Number 7, name a book you're currently talking to, i.e. have the hots for. I'm gonna have to go with me and my friend, we're buddy reading The Devil's Thief by Lisa Maxwell, and I can't even tell you how much I love those books so far. I mean, for what's come out thus far. I remember reading The Last Magician back in the springtime, and I could not put it down. Like, I stayed up until 3 a.m. on a work night just to finish it, and now we're reading the second one, and I am just all over it. Like, so good. Name the book that's gonna last... Wait, what? Name the book that gone last, the book of you, the book that helped you love yourself a bit more. The book that helped you love... Okay, so I actually didn't listen to the song that this tag is based off of, so it's probably something I'm not getting, but the book that helped you love yourself a little bit more. So this one's kind of a weird one, but I'm gonna have to go with Eleanor Elephant is completely fine. I didn't really like that book, but I did connect to the whole mental health aspect, and I'm going through some mental health stuff right now. So just being able to read about somebody seeking help and going into counseling is really reassuring for me, and it just helps me have somebody to relate to more in literature. So I'm gonna have to go with that one. And oh, that's it. That's the end of the tag. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the last one is to tag some people. I'm actually not gonna tag anybody in this one. I'm just gonna say if you want to do it, go right ahead. Consider yourself tagged. That's all I have for you today on this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I have oh my gosh. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and go ahead and give a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.